Welcome, everyone. Everyone, courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well.
Make no mistake, these teams have very little love for one another. It's a heated rivalry that the fans relish.
Yeah, you love it when you have these kind of games. Two teams evenly matched and going at it.
And now the Bulls in transition. Count it.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Ball. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud.
Wow.
That is what makes LeBron James so special. Size and the handle, a nightmare to cover.
Ball outside. There's the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
It's Brown on the wing. But it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Bane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, that's where Bane makes his living. So confident from all over the floor.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul of the game. Now James. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Jones from outside. And it's blocked by Thybulle. Launches it from deep. LeBron with the rebound. With the drive. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Holmgren inside.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as he can.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Pass to Bane. Now Thybulle. The 3-ball. Drains the triple.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bane. Always looking to move it.
There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. Back to James. The 3 from Holmgren. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
James, right side. And stolen by Bane. Ball with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Pass to Thybulle. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And here's Brown. Leonard defending. Some room here for Bane. Chicago with a rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Here's Leonard. And it's all tied up.
Kawhi like a robot out there just shrugging off the contact. Beep, boop, pop, pop.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brown. He's scoreless. 6 to shoot. From deep, Bane. Leonard pulls down the board. Pass to Holmgren. Jones from outside. Here's Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Ayton hits them both.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Here's Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there.
16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Chicago leading. Outside, Williams. Pass to Markkanen. Rebound, Toronto.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Here's Castle. Reverses. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And he nails the third. Now here's Ball. Here's Castle. Pass to Thibault. Sinks it from distance. Thibault's got 9 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And here's Markkanen. Williams on the wing. Here's Bailey. Just 4 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bailey's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Here's Bailey. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Garnett. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Bailey. Three-pointer off the mark. Toronto trails by 4. Here's Wagner. Driving in. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Wagner's gotten his first bucket of the night.
The slashing Wagner. So adept at carving his way inside.
Pass to Ware. Here's Bailey. Williams on the wing. High arcing shot. Got a hand on it. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pulls it. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Castle misses. Okoro with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Castle. It's Brown on the wing. And there's 1:45 left in the second period. Here's Garnett. He nails it, and we're tied.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Marking it outside. Here's Ware. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ware's got 5 points.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A minute 22 left in the half. Here's Castle. 7 points in the game. Here's Bain. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Physical play by LeBron inside.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
Here's Wagner on the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
And here's Jones. He's got 5. Who poked away. Leonard outside. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside Thibault. Here's Wagner. Rebound by the Bulls.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Murray Boyles. Misses the layup. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Bulls up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Chicago leading by 4. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
And there's the screen. Here's Bane. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And so here is Chicago. Outside Jones. Williams with the screen. Back to Jones. Deflects the pass. Here's Thibault. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. The kick out to Williams. Leonard on the wing. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Rebound Toronto. Outside Brown. Pass to Castle. Outside Thibault for the lead. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Toronto making a switch here. Bulls trail by 3. Jones feels it out. Ayton with a screen. Looking to win the run. And he banks in the layup.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
There's a screen. Pass to Garnett. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What I like right there, Ball is patient. He waits for a passing lane to appear, and then he hits him.
And Thibault comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Now Holmgren. Brown with the steal. Ball with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Outside Bane. Pass to Garnett. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, he's a great floor general out there, and you can see that Ball is consistent at looking to distribute and find guys in the right spot.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Personal foul. First team.
And he makes the first.
At the line for the Bulls, LeBron James.
Both free throws good from James.
Well, just thinking about it, every year the physical and mental toughness of LeBron just gets more and more impressive, maintaining his spot at the top of his game.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams deciding to change it up.
One more big round of applause, fans.
Right side Bane. Wagner outside. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And he nails the jumper. Wagner's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ayton. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Oh, my. Their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring. And if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
The three, James. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Toronto with the ball. And they're on a 13-4 run. Back to ball. From deep. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Left side Bane. Shot clock at 5. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
For three, James. Oh, come on! LeBron from way back.
Just a masterful offensive player, utilizing that pick with great intelligence there.
Pass to Wagner. No one near him. James with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
46 seconds left in the third. Here's Ware to the paint. Stolen by Ball. Here's Wagner. It's deflected. He's got a clear path. Here's Markkanen. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Like that as Lowry works through the contact and still lets it go.
Toronto making a switch here. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Frontier
30 seconds left in the third. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Castle. And there's a pick to the inside. Thibault. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. On the wing, Bane. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting...
47. The visiting team, 47.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Castle. Pass to Bane. Fires the three. Nails it from 3.
You got to D up Bane from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
James, right side. The 3 from Holmgren. Rebound, Toronto.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Stolen by Jones. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And this was already coming down to the wire, but poor ball control and some fast hands have raised the stakes.
Outside Bane. The three. That shot is off.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
It's good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
James, left side. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Jones. Holmgren with it. Here's Ware, covered by Thibault. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Holmgren. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Garnett. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Back to Holmgren. Oh, got a piece of it. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
On the wing, Bane. Inside. Tipped. Right side, Jones. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren for 2. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
Outside Jones. Pass to James. Back to Jones. Here's the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Bailey. Over Castle. And Bailey gets it to go.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Here's Bailey. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.50 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Thibault. Drives to the hoop. Count it!
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync. And great job to establish position and square up.
Oh, Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
"27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. It's tipped. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Bailey. There's the drive. Yes!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
This one belongs to Chicago.